kind of a three-parter, but it's all about the power play and just maybe I know it's early, but what have you liked in terms of what you've seen from them? And I know it's a group effort between the coaches, but Todd Nelson in particular, just kind of the job he's done with those guys. And I guess the last part would be, what do you like about Ben Kindel potentially slotting in and getting time on that first unit if he does do that at any point?
Yeah. I'll try to get through all three parts. I might have to circle back and get a reminder here on some of these different parts. No, I think they're finding ways to score in different ways. So I guess I'll start with that. And I think that's a good thing. I think you can see, you go over the last game there, a big goal. It was it's the second group to go over the boards, but they go out there, not a lot of time, and they attack off the rush. That's kind of what was given to them. You go back a couple of games and you see, us scoring a goal off of just a puck recovery, a broken play, and then, another goal there, a beautiful goal with a little bit more, you might call it structure. And so, I think you're finding, as we go, I think and this happens when I think guys are together a little bit more too, a little bit more chemistry, a little bit more reading off of each other. And they're showing that, but they're also showing the ability, to recover pucks. They're showing the details coming into the zone, and that makes a big difference. And the more you can have those details and, kind of some of those points where, you know where to expect, where guys are going to be, the more that, you're going to be set up in zone, which, I think we've been doing and need to continue to do. So, there's been good steps. I think Todd's done a great job of preparing the group and having conversations with the group and, kind of continuing to build it here from when we started till now.
And sorry, the Kindle
aspect
as well.
As I told you, I didn't mean to skip over. Get all your parts. I think, with Kindle, I think it goes back, it's unfortunate when somebody gets hurt. It's really unfortunate there with Raks. When those things happen, though, there ends up being an opportunity. And so, we're looking at, we think based on what we've seen, of him, up to this point, he's just the sense, his ability to read space, the ability to attack space, know where the next play is. Those are the types of things that I think we've seen from him on a pretty consistent basis, and what led us to, I guess, exploring that option.